Wow, guys, what is going on with ticker symbol HCMC? Now, I just want to say, just so that you guys, and just in case you guys might not know this, but HCMC is an over the counter stock, or in other words, an OTC stock. And I am so confused how this stock is so low, how it is trading so low. And I'm going to be explaining all of that, why my reasonings as to why I personally think HCMC is extremely low. And I don't understand how this stock could be shorted any further. And I know that there are some news concerns about like the fundamental and like just the news side, because the stock is doing a dilution pretty soon. It is doing a rights offering, but I'll get into that in just a few minutes, but I just want to say, guys, for those of you guys that are not subscribed, please subscribe because at the end of each of my videos, I'll be giving you alerts, free alerts for ARK Invest, for all of their ETFs, and I'll be doing a stocks of the day. If you guys are wondering about what stocks Kathy Wood and her team have been buying recently, just comment that ticker down below. I'll see if Kathy Wood actually owns that stock, what she's doing with that stock, how many shares she's been selling each and every day, how many shares she currently has, and the percentage of their portfolio allocation currently in that stock, because these are very important things that people need to look out for. As retail traders, not a lot of people will tell you information about what these specific ETF funds are doing with their stocks. This is a lot of this information a lot of people don't want you to know, but as long as you guys subscribe, you guys will be getting this for free, which actually cost me a lot of money to even buy to get these alerts. But enough with that. Yeah, so I just want to talk more about the rights offering. So this rights offering is very controversial. I know that a lot of people are just saying, oh, this company is doing a rights offering because they are in crucial need of the money. And, this might not be the best thing, because the company needs so much money, they're desperate for money. They need to do the rights offering to dilute the shares and then get some money. That is one opinion that I've heard a lot of. And this is obviously the more negative opinion. But then there's a whole other side of the story, and people are saying that no, the company is doing this rights offering and this dilution, yes, to get the money, but to get the money to fund future projects. And regardless of what side, people have their opinions on, I just personally believe that HCMC is just way too low. I mean, if you guys look at the chart, and I know that a lot of people, again, will have controversy over this because you should never base, whether a stock is too low or too high based off of a chart. But I just think that, going from all the way over here, where was this, like point zero zero, almost 6, or actually was at point zero zero 0.006, to now point zero zero 0.00155. I just think that is way too low. And I also think that one of the reasons why HTMC has been trading so low is not just because of its news about the rights offering, but I think it's just because of seasonality of, just trading in general. I mentioned in some of my previous videos that usually May is going to be one of the worst months of, trading, and it usually gives you the lowest returns. And that's remains true for this stock and for a lot of other stocks as well. There are so many stocks. Like, just take into example like Coinbase, from $425 IPO price. What is it at now? Like, it literally got cut in half. It's at roughly the $200 area. I don't really know, but just crazy things that are happening, and this is just really about seasonality. And another point that I want to make in this video is that I feel like a lot of people already know about the news aspect of HTMC. I think a lot of us know that HTMC is doing a rights offering. So in this video, I'm actually going to be talking more about the technical side of HTMC, because I feel like a lot of you guys are still struggling to understand what HTMC is going to be doing in the future. One of the examples that I gave out for, technical analysis, and this was probably my best one yet, and I hope that it helped a lot of you guys, is my support that I drew a long time ago at the point 0.001006 level. I said that I highly doubted it was going to break that level, and if it did, that would be a support, obviously, but if it did break that support, that would be very, very dangerous. But I said I hardly believed that it was going to actually break that support because it was so strong, and it would be unbelievable. I think I even said that. I think I said it would be unbelievable, and I would be so shocked to see it break 0.001006 just because of how strong that support is. Look at right here. You have the double wick right here, double tail, whatever you guys want to call it. And over there, I just basically, that's how I kind of had confirmation that, okay, this is going to be a very strong support. And hopefully, guys, with this video, I'll be able to make those same predictions, those same price predictions, that it could help you guys and hopefully give you guys some confidence and conviction, which I think a lot of you guys right now are not having because you guys are looking at this chart. I have no idea what this chart even is. Obviously, I know that this is a 1 day, 1 minute chart. Yes, I know that, but I have no idea what to predict based off of this chart. Maybe we can look at the, let's see, 1 hour chart. Maybe this would be a little bit more of a clear indication, but still, it is not the best as the 1 year, 1 day chart, the daily chart. You guys are looking too closely at the 1 minute chart. This is not going to help you, or at least in my opinion, I do not think this is going to help you guys for trading. Or, there's a lot of people they're like holding HMC long term, but some of you guys are just trading this stock. And, to look at this stock just at the daily and the minute chart, I think that just adds so much stress. But again, this is just my opinions, and I'm not a financial advisor, but I would be so stressed if I was just looking at this chart. So, guys, what I recommend, let's just take a look at the 1 year, 1 day chart. Perfect. So, we see the RSI. The RSI, I think, has, oh, right there. So, we have a little support right here, point, or no, not point, 44. 44 on the RSI is a pretty good support, I would say. Let's see. I think we could fall just a little bit. 44 to 42, I think, would be an amazing support. And I say this also because, what do you call it? There is seems to be a balance happening actually right now. Right now there seems to be. Oh no, it just went a little bit down. But regardless, and then it went just a little bit up. So HMC doesn't really know what direction it wants to go in right now. But regardless, because we had a RSI go all the way down to 44 one time, I think we are going to be having a double bounce. And then from the RSI at 44, I think we could go all the way up to 51. And then if we break 51, this stock, I think, is going to be having an RSI of 64, which RSI is kind of like momentum. I don't really, use it to say as a clear indication that a stock is going up. I use it more for momentum. And when you have momentum, guys, that is even better than just having a stock go up. Momentum is much more valuable than just a stock going up because momentum drives the price to go up. So use RSI as an indication of momentum, okay? And then let's see. So if the RSI goes up, which I truly believe it will, because it looks like we are currently debating about whether we want to have a bounce on the RSI or not, which I think we will. I think we're going to have a double bottom. And I also think that this is an even stronger support than the one we had here currently for the time being. Let's just see what ends up happening. But even then, if we do end up falling back to the 0.001005 to 0.001006 level, I think still very strong support. So it doesn't really matter. But for right now, the support that I'm seeing is 0.001493. You could honestly round that to 0.0015 if you wanted to, just to make it easier for you guys to remember or just to like understand. But I think that, let's see, I think we could go all the way up in the short term to 0.001893, or again, if you want to round that, 0.0019. And then the key level, really, guys, oh yeah, definitely resistance, 0.001893, 100%. If we break that, I think we are going back up to 0.002497. And if we break 0.002497, we are going all the way back to 0.003482. If I take a broader look of the chart, I will see that if we break even the 0.003 level, this stock is going to go parabolic. It is going to just go insane, and honestly, it could reach back to the 0.006 level that I mentioned earlier on. But again, guys, I just want to make it very clear that a stock cannot explode very quickly, and as I mentioned before, seasonality is key. With the current market conditions, this stock is not going to 0.006 in just 1 day. And I want to make that clear because on my channel, I do not want any of my subscribers back holding any stock. And so, we are going to have to take it in levels, and it is going to take quite a while. It is going to take time. And, to make sure that hopefully no one gets caught back holding the stock, I think that the first level that everyone should have to wait for and be patient for is the 0.001893 level that I mentioned earlier on. And from there, then we can evaluate what is going to happen next, okay? And also the MACD is looking like it will cross, the two lines will cross, which also means that it is looking like this stock will have a rebound. And as I'm looking at the broader markets, yes, it actually does look like HTMC will go up in the short term. Hopefully that trend remains the same. Hopefully we go even higher than just like a short-term bounce. I honestly think it will. I think that as soon as we go into the summer, like July, especially July, I think all these stocks that are, these small cap stocks, I think they are going to do phenomenal. And in my previous videos, I actually did state that I did not think HMC would perform well in the month of May, and it looks like that is exactly happening. However, yes, stocks do not just go down, and they do not just go up. So for anyone stressing, in my personal opinion, I think July and in the summer will be great months for HTMC and small cap stocks. And remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything that I just say is my opinions. But yeah, I just want to make that clear. And then you guys can form your own opinions based off of my opinions if you guys really wanted to. And by the way, guys, let me know what you guys think of HTMC. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think is going to happen in the long term and in the short term, in the medium term? Let me know all of that. Like, let me know your opinions because I actually want to see what you guys think is going to happen to HTMC with their rights offering and, how you think that's going to affect the stock in the near term. And with that being said, guys, there really is nothing else to, talk about right now with HTMC. I mean, we know about their rights offering and we just described very well about their technical analysis. The volume is not looking pretty good right now either. So for those of you wondering why HTMC is not making a move, you guys have your answer right here. There's basically no volume because you know what people are doing, guys? They're taking their money out of small caps and they're putting it into larger cap stocks because they know that the market is not doing well right now. So, in times like this, it's really important for traders and investors to take out money in their lower conviction stocks and put it into their higher conviction stocks. And that's not to say HMC isn't a good company, but I'm sure we all know how a lot of people think. They want to take as much money as they can, and in a time where it really matters, in a time where a lot of people are losing money, and they want to take, the stocks that they might believe is not doing the best and put it into the stocks that they believe will do really good, and they have a really high conviction over the long term. And, personally, I believe that HTMC, I don't know why people are liquidating their HTMC position to put it into a lot of other stocks, but again, this is just how really the market sentiment is. It's really the stock market psychology. So, again, I will now transition over to the stocks that Kathy Wood and her team have been buying for the stocks of the day. The stock of the day that Kathy Wood and her team have been substantially decreasing in their portfolio allocation is ticker symbol WKHS, or in other words, Workhorse. Now, I mentioned that whenever I do stocks of the day, it will not just be about, stocks that Kathy Wood and her team have been buying. It is actually going to be about what they've been buying, what they've been holding, and what they've been selling. Because it's really important for retail traders to know, okay, what are some of their lower conviction stocks so that no one is left bag holding this stock. That is what you don't want to do. And I understand, guys, it is not the easiest thing to find exactly how much they're buying, how much they're selling. But with this alert system that I will be giving out for free, on each one of my videos, all you have to do is subscribe to get it, and this does cost a lot of money. So I understand why a lot of people don't know about what Kathy Wood has been buying, what she's been selling, and in the share amount, it's really important how many shares they sell, how many shares they buy, how many shares they hold. All this is really important, but you don't really get that. A lot of other people will tell you, oh, Kathy Wood bought, Tesla. Oh, Kathy Wood sold Workhorse, or, just they don't really tell you exactly in what size, what position, how many shares they bought, how many shares they sold, what their portfolio allocation is in a stock. Just all that stuff is really important, but a lot of people don't really tell you that. All they tell you is whether they bought or sold. And sometimes that's not the most important thing. Because, for example, in Tesla, they always buy and sell Tesla. But in a stock like Workhorse, it looks like they've actually substantially decreased their position. And, you guys can see the share amount right here. You guys can see their size. They used to have a large position. Well, not really large position because you can see their portfolio allocation right here. But still, their size amount or their position amount or share amount, whatever you want to call it, used to be much larger than what it is right now. And to be exact, they almost had 170,000 shares of Workhorse, and now they have almost 7,000 shares. They actually have slightly lower, but you guys understand. You guys just have to round that. And hopefully, a lot of people that are in Workhorse, they understand the stock that they're getting into. I personally believe that Workhorse, I've heard a lot about it, but I don't really know exactly a lot of things that they do. So I truly cannot form my opinion on Workhorse. All I know is that a lot of people have been buying it, they've been selling it. A lot of people actually use Workhorse for like day trades. I don't actually understand why Workhorse has been selling off. I know that a lot of the things that Workhorse does is based off of contracts with the government. And I think maybe they did not get one of the contracts that they wanted to, and then that's why the stock had a very massive sell off. Because I remember the stock was actually doing pretty well when they had speculation about acquiring a contract, but then I think that they didn't. But again, guys, this is just a stock of the day. This is one of the stocks that they've been selling recently. But remember, this is actually a stock that they still have in their ETF. That is also something that I wanted to mention because for those of you guys that are, bag holding or just maybe long term holding Workhorse, this hopefully gives you guys some conviction because they still have it in their ETF. I mean, that's what it says in RQ and ARCX. It says that they still have, some position in it, although it is not the largest position in any of their ETFs. And with that being said, guys, I'm now going to end the video here. If you guys have any questions about a stock that Cathie Wood might be buying or selling, make sure you guys comment that ticker symbol down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see more stocks of the day videos, to see what Cathie Wood and her team have been buying or selling. And with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching.